On a clear and calm 33-degree day here in Sioux City, Iowa, we have got a hot matchup for you here tonight inside the Tyson Event Center, Fleet Farm Arena, between the #1 team in the whole entire USHL and the Lincoln Stars versus the Sioux City Musketeers. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast booth. I'm Ronnie Vadine with you all here. Of course, I'm here for every game, so I got no reason to go, I guess. Boy, oh boy, what a contest it was last night. I mean, Lincoln is basically being Lincoln to start out that game. That first 20 minutes, Sioux City, they were down 3-0. But Sioux City, they went with the old line of never back down, never what? Never give up. And that's exactly what they did last night. They did not give up at all. And then with just a minute and 45 seconds left, Luke Gary scored shorthanded, and the Muskies took that one by a score of 4-3. So it was a fun game last night. Sioux City, they didn't have it in the first, but then the last two periods, second period, the Muskies were starting to get their stuff together, and then that third period's really where they shined. They need to do that for a full 60 minutes tonight if they want any shot against this Lincoln team. Well, they didn't really have much of a shot at the end of, the first period last night, but they came back. So, yeah, it's funny how those things work sometimes. Lincoln coming into tonight, like I said, top team in the USHL, 36-13-1-0. That's 73 points on the year. Sioux City, they are in fourth, so not too far behind, but points-wise, it's quite a bit. 24-19-3-4. That is 55 points on the season. They're just 2 points behind the Waterloo Blackhawks. So, and the magic number for this Musketeers team is 8. That's all the points they need in order to clinch a playoff spot. They can do it as early as tomorrow night against Sioux Falls, because Des Moines, they have to lose. And they're the 7th place team, so when they lose, that takes away 2 more points from Sioux City's tally in order to make it. So, like I said, they can do it as early as tomorrow night, which would be quite exciting stuff, I'll tell you that much. Alrighty, let's take a look at the stats, how these teams stack up. Lincoln, they score 4.52 goals a game, really good. They've scored quite a few over the last 10 games, well, before last night, but they only give up 2.64. Their power play is second at 29.9%. Their penalty kill is at 6th place at 80.8%. Sioux City, they score 3.6 goals a game. They give up 3.30. That's climbed up over the last couple of games. Their power play, not too shabby either, 23.2%, that's 8th, right around the middle. And then their penalty kill, absolutely terrific, 83.4%, that's 2nd. They're just 0.3% behind the #1 team, which I believe is Sioux Falls, but don't quote me on that. So far, the Muskies have the lead in the season series, 3-2. This will be the final meeting between these two teams tonight. So, yeah, tonight, obviously, is the Aubrey Brown game. I'll get into more of that here in just a few moments. Well, we'll start off with who's not going to be playing tonight. There are scratches for Lincoln: William Prowse, Michael Sandruck, and Drew De La Sala. William Prowse is uninjured. The other two are healthy scratches. For Sioux City, Cole Tuminaro still out with injury. Nikita Klepov suspended for some lousy suspension, so we won't see him at all this week, unfortunately. Tyler Dysert sounds like he's going to be injured for the rest of the regular season, out with injury at least. A spinal cord injury is what my sources are telling me, so yeah, that's got to suck. That's for damn sure. Lincoln's starting lineup, they're going to start their first line. Matt Malte, Jack Bacard, Lane Loomer. And then they'll start their first line of defense, too. Jacob Brombach and Etienne Lassard. And then they're starting Jan Shostak, even though he absolutely was dog water the final period of last night. So we'll see how that experiment goes tonight. Sioux City will run down their line chart here. We got the first line back together tonight. Dallas View, Landon Gunderson, and Tate Pritchard. That's their first line. Second line, Giacomo Martino, Oliver Sperniks, and a little switch up, Luke Gary. I mean, when you're missing some key guys, obviously you'll have to make switches, and even after a game last night, there still has to be switches made. Third line, Trey Jeffress. Kaysen Musket back in the lineup. That's going to be a big piece. And at right wing, Nick Sikora. Fourth line, Gavin Gary, Justin Stupka, and our affiliate player, Max Anderson. More on him in a little bit, too. First line defense, Shane Gould and Liam Upka. Second line, Landon Nyes and Drake Murray. Third line, Owen Keefe and Anthony Elaine Samaki. Then the extras, Christian Lyons and Jake Delaney. Bronis is going to get the start tonight in goaltender, which is not a surprise there. I mean, not a shock. We knew we were going to see him at some time. I mean, tonight is probably going to be the perfect night for that. So, yeah. But anyway, let's have a big game, and let's beat stinking Lincoln, because why not? We'll have the starting lineup in the national anthem here in just a minute.
And your team physician is Dr. Michael Ryder. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you're able and face forward at the west end of the arena for the singing of the national anthem by Angie Bloomberg.
Whoa, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare bursting in air, yet it proved through the night that our plane was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Alrighty, tonight's starting goaltenders, of course, for Lincoln Jan Showstack. 22, 10, 0, and 0. 2.41 goals against average and a .911 save percentage with 3 shutouts. For Sioux City, Bjorn Bronis, 6'6", 2-4 with 3.18 goals against and a .887 save percentage with 1 shutout and 2 penalty minutes. So tonight, obviously, is the Aubrey Brown night game. If you remember, Garrett Brown played with us for a couple of years, was on the 2022 Clark Cup championship team. His little sister died when she was a baby of SIDS, and they created an organization in her memory. So, yeah, looks like his parents are, I don't know, I didn't catch it. I think those are his parents. They're dropping the ceremonial puck, but Lincoln, his brother Griffin, he's with Lincoln. Last night they had their night, last night. And, of course, his dad works for Lincoln, so what, I guess we didn't, guess Garrett didn't teach him well, but that's kind of beyond the point, but yeah, so they had 2 ceremonial puck drops. They'll have 1 more. They have a little kiddo bring the game puck to the Zebras, so yeah. Other than that, I think we're ready to go. Interesting. The second line for Sioux City versus the first line of Lincoln. The little kiddo slipped and fell. That's okay. Ice is slippery when wet, so no big deal. Took it well, though. I know that. All righty. Muskies, they have special gray jerseys with green numbers. That's going to be hard to read, I'll tell you that much. Oliver's Merniques will take the draw with Jack Picard, the best player on this Lincoln team by far. He's in the league and just about is in the league lead. The top 20 of a lot of statistical categories for Lincoln. So he's going to be a big factor out there for them tonight. Here they come up the ice. Jacob Rombach tosses one on for Picard. On over across lane. Loomer fires one wide. Picard keeps one in. Loomer gets a little check on Drake Murray. They're in a scramble for. They finally get it out. It's Nyes picking it up behind the net. Rolls out towards the left circle. Merniques there. Martino cannot connect with the pass. It rolls into the corner. Rombach is there. Rombach behind the net. Rolls up the right side, out towards center. Rombach flings one down into the corner. Rolls back behind the net. Bronis comes out towards the point there. Excuse me, for Tanner Hendricks. Hendricks back behind the net there for Edgen. A shot got blocked by View. Already the defense is getting their money's worth tonight. Here's Gio DeJulian now for Bruno Egan. Pritchard now into the corner. His actual pronunciation is Edgen, but you know, if I say that, then y'all are going to get the wrong idea. So, oh my. Hupka with it down there in the corner. At least my younger viewers will, like my age. They'll understand that. Ethan Weber will take it behind the net there for Egan. Egan up towards center. Now taken there for Liam Hupka. Hupka up the right side. Hupka sends one down into the corner, back behind the net. Pops into the hands there of Cade Kohansky. Kohansky back behind the net. Kohansky now into the hands of Elaine Samaki. Feeding one for lefty Markinitis. That sounds like some disease you'll get on the left side of your body. Here's Markinitis, pass across through the legs of Cade Kohansky. Kohansky with it down there in the corner. Markinitis will take it. Markinitis out towards the blue line, fires one wide of Bronis. Puck will squirt out towards center ice. Little poke check there, Kaysen Musket. He is definitely welcome back to the lineup, that's for sure. Kohansky feeds one off for Nick Young. Young on Aiden Jans, a shot off of Bronis into the netting and out of play. Both teams pretty good so far. I feel bad for all the Lincoln fans that are here, though. What sad lives they must live. Face-off will come to the right of Bronis, taking the draw. Will be Justin Stupka and Daniel Schlane. Schlane, another one of these key players. You can really look at, well, a lot of this team stats in terms of league leads and stuff, and you'll see quite a few of them almost spread out across the board. Jan Shostak, one of the best, if not the best, goaltender in the USHL. Although if he's given up 4 goals like he did last night, I don't know how good he can be at that point, but here's Keefe with it out towards center. Pelletier trying to get the puck free from Gavin Gary, cannot. Then he goes tripping. Puck will roll into the corner there for Keefe. Keefe feeds one. I believe that's Max Anderson. They have him listed as number 9, but there's a 28 blank, so we're going to assume that's him. Max Anderson played a couple of games last year with this Musketeers team, recorded a -2 and 2 penalty minutes. You'll probably see him full-time on the roster starting next season, but you'll see him really this whole weekend. I don't know if, I think he's just staying for the weekend. The high school hockey season has ended in Minnesota. There's a shot save made by Bronis, and he makes 2 big stops. Luke Gary with it off the boards. Gio DeJulian, a little deflection behind the net. Pass out in front, went absolutely nowhere. Martino tries to get it out. He cannot. Battling there with Luke Gary. Puck kept in, though, by Ethan Weber behind the net there. Drake Murray. He did what I like to call a Hagen Burrows and Gavin Gary from last season. Joined us after his high school season. Yeah, as far as we know, it's only for the weekend, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see him more later on in the season. Puck will roll into the corner there for Merniques. And a scramble for now. Mishandled Martino, but it gets to Merniques. Chip shot goes wide. Went bouncing all over the place, I'll tell you that much. Here's Landon Nyes with it down there in the corner. Nyes, he's got Nick Young on his tail. Now they battle it forward and then in the corner. Mernique's on out. Shot went wide. They blew a whistle, though. Looks like we're going to have a holding penalty coming up. And who's going to have the first power play of the night? It'll be Lincoln. Damn, because of course it is. Landon Nyes will go to the box. I don't think anybody saw that one, but God only knows. Face-off will come to the right here of Bjorn Bronis. Lincoln, their power play, second in the league at 29.9%, although they went, I believe it was 0 for 5 last night, so yeah, well, and Sioux City got a shorthanded goal or 2 in there too, so here's Caden Harrington with it now. Dashiell Oliver on across Daniel Schlane. Shot save made by Bronis, and that one's cleared out towards center. Oh, that'll kill off some time. Tanner Hendricks on over across. Dashiell Oliver on for Harrington. Dragged into the corner there by Bronis. Ooh, and a nasty hit on Hupka, but he gets up like a big boy up, and Hunter Anderson retaliates. Oh, that was nice. And Hunter Anderson playing in his 100th USHL game tonight. Not like any of you cared, but here's Schlane with it there now. Out to the blue line there for Hendricks, because he plays for Lincoln, that's why. Nice little pass block by Stupka as he gets it out towards center. Puck will roll back behind the net of Shostak, taken there by Tanner Hendricks. Rolls out towards center, Daniel Schlane. Little line change from Lincoln. Schlane out towards the blue line because they realized their power play unit wasn't working properly. Malte out towards the blue line. Malte will take it. Off the boards, Bruno Egan. Egan on out there for a shot. Got blocked by Bronis. Etienne Lassard now will take it for a shot. Save made by Bjorn Bronis. That boy's on fire to get things started out for the Muskies tonight. Etienne Lassard, that pile of lard. Boy, oh boy. He took one shot. How does the Eminem song go? Got one shot. Do not miss your chance to something or another. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity there for Bjorn Bronis to stop the puck. They somehow already have credited Lincoln with 5 shots. I don't know. I don't think that's right. Maybe our counting is a little off here in Sioux City. Definitely is down in Lincoln, I'll tell you that much. We've got proof of it. Here's Picard. Nice moves. Picard lost control of the puck behind the net. There for Bruno Egan. Egan out towards the blue line. Jack Picard in the circle. Picard on out there for Lassard. Shot went wide. Murray tries to clear it out towards center. Cannot. Stupka gives a little shot to Edgin. There, I pronounced his name right. Although, like I said, it sounds bad, so. Anyway, puck's cleared, and it rolls into the netting and out of play. Okay, well, I'll take a break. We'll be back. I was wondering when that was coming.
Consider the care and feeding of a motor vehicle. City buses like diesel fuel. Little fellas take economy gasoline. Folks in the middle go for regular. And powerful cars use premium. But a car that knocks needs no knocks. No knocks is a special premium with additives that stop cars from knocking. Imagine what no knocks can do for a car that doesn't knock. Try a little and see.
Finding the cause of the pain, not just masking it.
Welcome back, everybody. 13:06 left to go here in this first. We're tied up at 0. Face-off will come right in front of the Musketeers bench. Gunderson will take the draw with Gio DeJulian. Gio DeJulian. Say that 5 times fast. However, his parents are idiots for naming him that. I'll tell you that much. There's Darian Anderson. A shot went wide. Now they got it in a scramble for in the corner. Puck will pop out towards the blue line there for Griffin Brown. Oh, and he tripped up Landon Gunderson. No penalty called because, you know, why would there be? There's Pelletier. Gunderson gives a little shove back. Darian Anderson. Shot stopped by Bronis. Uh-oh, DeJulian wants to go after Pritchard now. That's not a very smart thing to do by far. Because DeJulian's a jackass, that's why. Oh my, all right. I think we got everything sorted out there. Surprised there was no penalty called on that one. Although not that surprised. Face-off will come to the right of Bronis. In my ear, drop the damn puck right now, cause it's you. It's what I like about you. Keith now up the right side. I keep saying I'm done with my singing. I'm really not. Here's Harrington with it. Feeds one off there for Markinitis. Markinitis there for Harrington again. Takes a shot, got deflected up high and out of play.
If something happened to you, is your family taken care of?
Contact me, Brandon, at your local Farmville Financial Services agent, to review your life insurance options.
Boy, Lincoln would already have 1 goal this time last night. Just think about that for a second. Face-off will come to the left of Bronis. Taking the draw, Cade Kohanski. Well, now he just got kicked out from my main man, lefty Markinitis. He's up against Oliver's Merniques at the draw. Merniques wins the draw, although they have a hard time getting it out of the circle right now. Now they do. Lyons got it out there for Landon Nyes. Back to Christian Lyons. Lyons up the left side, out towards center there. Batted down, Caden Harrington. Now here's Markinitis. Takes a shot. Save made by Bronis. They try and get it out there. They can't. Although Harrington got buried by Luke Gary. Merniques with it. Scored the game-winning goal last night. Now here's Martino on a breakaway. Martino went wide. Normally he would score on that, but not tonight, I guess. Puck up for grabs. It's taken by Caden Harrington off the boards. Back behind the net there for Bronis. Feeds one back to Nyes. Behind the net there for Christian Lyons. Lyons up towards the left side. There for Martino. Martino shot. I don't even think he meant to shoot it, but it'll count as a shot anyway. Puck will roll down wide of Bronis, and they will call an icing. Although Lincoln are not real big fans about it, especially the bald-headed fat midget on the bench. His name's Rocky Russo. He's the head coach. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a little late, but it was definitely should have been called, whether it took another 5 or so seconds. Face-off will come to the right of Jan Shostak. Jack McCarr will take the draw with Kaysen Musket. Face-off's won by Musket. Gets on out there for Hupka, back behind the net. Or is that Jake Delaney? That might be Delaney. Again, these jerseys are a little hard to read. Sikora with it behind the net in the corner. Although Lincoln's jerseys used to be really difficult. Had fun trying to identify those guys, I'll tell you that much. Musket with it in a scramble for Tanner Hendricks behind the net. Hendricks off the boards out towards center. Picked up there by Lane Loomer. On over to Jack Picard. There for Matt Malte. Shot save made by Bronis. Hendricks will take it at the point. Off the boards, Loomer. And there, Jack Picard. Picard in front. Hendricks can't get a handle on it. Bronis made the stop. Here's Musket with it. Feeds it on. Nick Sikora. Sikora gets pushed aside there. Not very nice. Ethan Weber. Drake Murray with it. Off the boards. Tried to dump it in. Could not. Now here's Hunter Anderson with it. He was acquired in a trade from Sioux Falls earlier on in the year. They were kind of dumb, if I'm being honest, getting rid of him, but that's a whole nother discussion point, I'll tell you that much. Here's Etienne Lassard with it now off the boards there. Hunter Anderson again. Now into the hands of Keefe. Puck up for grabs. There's Max Anderson, and he gets creamed by Griffin Brown. Behind the net, Lassard, the pile of lard again. Ooh, and Anderson makes a big hit. Oh, and another big hit. There's going to be a penalty called, and we got a fight, I think. Yeah, Gavin Gary just took down. Who is that? I think that's Griffin Brown. Yeah. Holy crap. Now we're going to have another 3-game suspension for whoever that was that knocked him out. Because that's exactly what happened to Nikita Klepov, although this one might be warranted because the guy's still on the damn ground. But so Griffin Brown and Gavin Gary will go to the box. Oh, he must be up on his feet. Oh my. Now they're discussing. If you took all the discussion moments from the referees last night, that probably made up 20 minutes of the game. 20 to 30 minutes, so this one's not taking very long. Who was it? Well, Anderson made the first hit, but then there was another major hit after that. Okay, that was Gavin Gary who made the hit. I wasn't sure if that was a player. Oh, crap. Okay, we got to take a break. We'll be back.
best-selling Filter King. Wait, now one cigarette gives you both Pell-Mell Gold. Newest U.S. government figures show Pell-Mell Gold 100s now lower in tar than the best-selling Filter King. Longer, yet now lower in tar than the best-selling Filter King. You may count better at both ends with Big Tip Pell-Mell Gold. Tastier, milder. Pell-Mell Menthol, too.
Welcome back, everybody. Daniel Schlein took a long trip down the penalty box. Or not the penalty box, the locker room. He's looking hurt. So we hope he is okay. Yeah, we just hope he's okay. I hope they don't miss him too much, though, because Lincoln, they had too many forwards going into tonight anyway, so they're back to the regular 12. Yeah, I could not tell whether or not the guy was still down because we're on the same side where he was laying on the ice and it was up against the boards. I think they might have even reviewed a major for Gavin Gary. I think. There we go. I figured. I knew that was rigged. So Gavin Gary, he gets the gate. As if our forwards are definitely depleted. Giving him a little talking to. Gives the referees a little bit of a talking to. That fat, bald-headed midget on the Lincoln bench, he's still complaining because he thought it should have been at least probably 10 minutes on a power play for him, but, you know. I mean, if it ends up Daniel Schlein isn't hurt, then might as well wipe the 5 in a game because I don't even know, to be honest with you. I mean, I hate to see guys get hurt, but when there's less players on the ice for one team than ours, the other team than ours, I'm pretty damn happy about that, especially when it's one of the good guys. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents. Oh, God. Obviously, Coach Kersey, you know, he's pleading his case, as he should, and he's probably right. All right, I think we're ready to play a hockey game. It'll be a 5-minute power play for Lincoln, and that's what killed Sioux City in their last home meeting against Lincoln. Because I think Kason Musket got suspended, or it was somebody who got suspended for a game, and they had a 5-minute power play, and they ran up the tally. I think it was 2 or 3 goals on that power play, although Lincoln, they're 0 for 1 tonight. Let's see if that changes. There's a shot that went wide from Lane Loomer. Puck picked up there by Etienne Lassard. And they're DeJulian in the corner there for Matt Malte. We already heard what the penalty was. Let's get to the game. Gio DeJulian there for Etienne Lassard. Back to DeJulian. He'll lose control of the puck, and he got a little stick up high. And there's going to be another penalty. Oh, that's just lovely. That's just lovely. High sticking the call. And Stupka's going to go to the box. Because why the hell not? 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. Then Lincoln will still have a power play for 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So, goodness gracious. Absolute stupidity. High sticking the call. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Oh, now they call him for 4 minutes. No blood whatsoever. It's 4 minutes. So it'll be 5-on-3 for 4 minutes. My God. Caden Harrington with it there at the blue line. Gives it to, I don't even care who that is, Hendricks. Back for Caden Harrington. Fumbles the puck there for a second. There's Caden Harrington with it. God bless America. Tanner Hendricks with it. Edgin and back. Hendricks back to Edgin. And there in front, shot save made by Bronis. Rebound, it's loose. It's still loose. Murniks, and somehow, my goodness, Muskies and Fuego on this penalty kill. Ah, that's how you kill some time. Here's Hendricks with it. Hunter Anderson now. Dashiell Oliver sends it back behind the net. There's going to be a humongous roar once we're back at full strength. Here's Keefe with it there. He'll give a nice clear. Well, there's still 2:53 left on 5-on-3. Malte with it there now for Etienne Lassard. On to Jack Picard. Back to Etienne Lassard. And back to Picard. Picard. In there, Matt Malte. Across to Picard. Now to Lassard. Picard, one-time shot went wide. Gets back out towards the point for Lassard. Lassard on over across, pass block shot, and what a stop by Bronis on to Julian. Oh my. Picard with it there out towards the blue line. Picard tipped into the corner. There to Julian. Now Lane Loomer back behind the net. Picked up for Lassard. Lassard on across, slap shot Malte. Stopped by Bronis. Oh, baby. 2:09 still left to go on the 5-on-3, but the Muskies are looking good right now on the penalty kill. Face-off will come to the left of Bjorn Bronis. Face-off's won by Lincoln, of course. Who else? Hendricks with it there now for Edgin. In the corner, Hunter Anderson. Anderson now, Hendricks, shot went wide. Dashiell Oliver will take it behind the net there for Hunter Anderson. On out to Tanner Hendricks, on Harrington, deflected, in! And it's going to be Dashiell Oliver. Well, it's only one, and boy, oh boy, Dashiell Oliver, it was just right place, right time for him. Dashiell Oliver wasn't in a way. That puck was sailing wide. But it's only one. 13:06 time of the goal. Oliver from Caden Harrington for Oliver. That's his 21st goal on the year. Come on, just take the damn face off already. What are we talking about? There, take it off. They still got a power play for 2 minutes and 16 seconds because of some stupid bull. Face-off's won. Key flacks it wide of Showstack. Tanner Hendricks now will take it. Hendricks out towards center. There for Dashiell Oliver. Who gives a flying frick? No one, obviously. Harrington there for Oliver. Tipped, look out, 1-12. That actually landed in the Musketeers tunnel, so nobody in danger of that one. Face-off will come to the right of Bjorn Bronis. Bronis already 10 saves on 11 shots. They only got 2 up for Sioux City, although both these teams have had probably 5 or 6 other good chances to score, so there's that. Obviously, ooh, we had a cross-check. Keefe on Lane Loomer right off the draw. Hopka off the boards, down into the corner. Showstack back behind the net. Somehow that didn't get called for a penalty. God only knows for that, but here's Malte out towards center. Ooh, he Gets spun around there by Trey Jeffress, who's the shorthanded goal king of the league. Well, not quite in first, but he's pretty damn good at it. Picard there in front lane. Loomer on a cross. Malte couldn't get the shot off. There's Lassard at the point on a cross. Gio to Julian. Shot save made by Brodus, and he didn't even have a stick. Woo, Bjorn. Making me nervous, I'll tell you that much. Boy, if Bjorn was playing like this every single game, we'd probably have 5 or 6 more wins in the win column. Obviously, you know, I will admit he hasn't been playing the best, but this is probably his best game in quite some time. So we got to give him credit for that. Hunter Anderson will take the draw with Kaysen Musket. Face-off swung by Musket. It'll roll back behind the net there for Elaine Samaki. Now on Luke Gary up the left side. Luke Gary dumps it into the corner. Harrington was there, and he tried to check Musket. He didn't really work too well, obviously, because why would it? Edging with it up the left side. Around the blue line there. Nyes is in his way now, so is Musket. Nyes, well, give it a little clear into the hands of Tanner Hendricks. Hendricks will take it out towards center. Hendricks rolls through a few defenders. Gives it on there for Dashiell Oliver, who gets slammed by Elaine Samaki. Because why wouldn't he? Edging on across there for Harrington. Harrington towards the blue line. 26 seconds left to go on the power play. Hendricks shot save made by Bjorn Brunis. 5:02 left to go now here in this first period. Lincoln only up by 1, but hell, it could be a whole lot worse, I'll tell you that much. Muskies were down 3-0 at the end of 1 last night, and then they came back and won the whole thing. So Muskies, even though they might be getting outplayed right now, they're not going down without a fight. What's just really great for this team. I'm glad that we are seeing it here tonight. Picard with it. Feeds one out there for DeJulian. Back to Picard. Picard. There now for DeJulian. On out Lassard. Shot got blocked. There's Stupka. Now to Picard. On out to Lassard at the blue line. Lassard there for Malte. Malte. Muskie's back at full strength. Oh boy. Lane Loomer with it down there in the corner. Back for Matt Malte. Malte. Boy, Hupka playing great defense there, as he always does. It's just whether the team around him wants to. Here's Hupka with it back behind the net there for Owen Keefe. Keefe up the left side. Keefe deflected there at center. Jeffress now picked up by Lane Loomer. And Loomer feeds it on across. Cannot connect with Rombach. Rombach off the boards. Up the left side behind the net of Bronis. Now there's Shane Gold after it. Gold off the boards out towards center. Christian Lyons will take it. Lyons. Nice moves. Pass across to Landon Gunderson. Gunderson pass across. Shot. Oh, what a stop by Showstack. Oh my. Perfect. That's their first shot in quite a while too. Well, Pritchard got tripped up. No penalty called, because why would there be? Gold out towards center there. Pritchard whacks it back behind the net. View will take it. View back the other way for Pritchard in the corner. Markinitis with it down there, so is Dallas View. Watch out for him. Pritchard in front. And a scramble for. Aiden Jans can't handle it. Now Pritchard shot. Showstack got a piece of it and into the corner. They all roll. Ethan Weber now will take it. Weber feeds it out towards center ice. Shane Gold is there. Gold feeds one off there for Drake Murray. Murray towards center. Murray, nice moves. Murray shoots one towards Showstack and wide. Boy, that was a good shot. I'll tell you that much. That doesn't count for anything. I don't know what will, but Drake Murray now will take it. Murray tipped one in there. Luke Gary. Well, I guess we could start calling him by his last name because Gavin's no longer in the game. Here's a breakaway. Pelletier scores. Ah, that's fantastic. And all of you Lincoln fans down there can keep your asses glued to the seat. Although, you all know what happened last night. Pelletier, it's only his 14th goal on the year. For Lincoln, that's pretty lousy. But they missed a trip on Ethan Weber. That was no surprise, I'll tell you that much. Well, Muskies, they had a big second and a big third last night. So, who knows, a repeat night. Dashiell Oliver with it now there for Ethan Weber. Puck will roll down into the corner. There's Sikora with it, back behind the net there for Landon Nyes. Nyes picked up there by Trey Jeffers out towards center. Gio DeJulian will keep it in. Nyes now will take it. Nyes up towards the right side. Deflected around center, and they play it offsides. Minute and 43 left coming up on the intermission. We'll recap everything that happened, even the 2 goals. But yeah, we'll have those and some other scores from across the country. I probably should get that loaded up now, because pretty eventful first. Which, I mean, geez Louise. Oh my. Face-off's one. Puck will roll out towards center there for Martino. Martino off the boards, mishandled by Max Anderson. Let's see, did they update that? Okay, yeah, Anderson is wearing the blank 28 jersey. Understandable. I wouldn't blame him, I'll tell you that much. Here's Picard with it. Puck will roll down into the corner there for Keefe. Keefe behind the net. Hupka will take it away. There's Martino with it down there in the corner. Martino there for Justin Stutka. Anderson, a little deflection there. Nick Young will handle it. Harrington with it there. Behind the net, taking Hupka with it. Hupka, 1 minute left to go here at period number 1. We're tied up at 0. Wait, no, we're not. 2-0. I don't know. I wish it was, though. I'll tell you that much. Dashiell Oliver now will take it off the boards. Into the corner there for Shane Gold. Gold up the right side. Gold trying to spin around a defender. That's not going to work. There's Hupka with it now. Hupka, 30 seconds left to go. Little tip there from Pritchard. Oliver kept in Lassard. Back behind the net. Lassard, the pile of lard. It works. Here's Hupka with it up the right side. Hupka feeds one off the boards. Boy, and Gunderson is laid out. And now Hupka is going to go after Robbach, and they drop the gloves. Might as well. Might as well. And Hupka slams Robbach to the ground. And now Gunderson and DeJulian are going after each other. No gloves dropped there, but boy, oh boy, Hupka deserved a takedown, and he got one. Takes down Robbach. And might have lost a couple of teeth. Robbach's holding his mouth. Good. Hopefully knocked some sense into him, too, while he was at it. My God. Robbach FAF'd on that one. Fricked around and found out. Boy, Hupka, what a defender he is. 11.3 seconds left. Well, there's some more fights to add to the list of bull crap that's happened this period. Boy, both fights Lincoln has lost. They're not a fighting team. They don't have big, gigantic, tough guys on their team, but they got a big, gigantic, bald-headed, fat midget on as a head coach, so. Holy smokes. Holy crap. I know, and their captain's trying to plead his case. Of what, I don't know. I'm surprised he and Keith don't try and drop the gloves while they're talking to their refs there. Oh, I think on the takedown they screwed up the ice. Because of course they freaking would. All right, boys, we done? Okay. Done with the talking? All right, let's hear them. Oh my God. Boy. Okay, first he called Lincoln Tri-City. That was that was funny all by itself. And then he tried to claim that their guy got a 2-minute when it's a 5 for fighting. This guy don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, he does. All right, let's finish this period out without anything happening. Please, for the love of God. Face-off will come to the left of Jan Shostak. Gunderson will take the draw with, I don't even know. They're still freaking around the penalty box because they apparently when Hupka slammed down Rombach, he screwed up the ice. I mean, Rombach, his fat ass, 6'6", 186. Well, that's pretty damn skinny for a defenseman, I'll tell you that much, who's 6'6". Usually they're 200 pounds plus at 6'6", but... All right, are we done screwing around? No, because we screwed up the ice. At this point, you just carry the 11.3 seconds on over to the next period and play just a little over 20 minutes. But no, we don't do that. Because there's already a whole bunch of bull crap that happened last night that delayed the game by a lot. Now we got a freaking ice issue. I mean, Liam Hupka, 6'3", 187. Those are just numbers. All right, let's finish this first period, go back to the locker rooms, and just chill out. Although if Lincoln comes one after our guys, after one of our guys, you best believe there's going to be some hell raised. There we go. Gunderson will take the draw with Jack Picard. I don't even care who it's with at this point. Well, at least they got that. Couple nice shots were stopped by Shostak. Martino bounced funny off the boards. Okay, so Rombach got an extra 2. So the Muskies will have the power play for 1 minute and 49 seconds into the second. Boy, what a first period that was. Holy smokes. All righty, let's take a look at everything that happened, because it was a lot, that's for sure. Excuse me. Well, it was a little boring to start things off. 4:45 mark, Landon Nyes went in for holding. No big deal there. 10:27, Griffin Brown, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct, because he's an asshole, that's why. Then at 10:27, Gavin Gary, a 5-minute major for checking from behind, and he got a game misconduct. Plus he got 2 minutes for slashing on top of that. I mean, I don't even know. It's craziness. And then Lincoln got 2 on top of that. Dashiell Oliver from Caden Harrington and Tanner Hendricks. And 1740 Alex Pelletier from Hunter Anderson. Shots 14-3 in favor of Lincoln. That'll probably be about 5 because the Muskies had 2 good ones right at the end of the period. Obviously, there was more because of the fight, but it's not all put into the system yet. Other scores from across the USHL. Madison leads Youngstown 1-0 with 15-16 left to go in the third. Right now, Waterloo leads Tri-City 1-0 at the end of 1. Cedar Rapids is leading Des Moines 3-2 at the end of 1. Tied up at 0. Fargo's at Chicago at the end of 1. Dubuque leads Muskegon 2-1 at the end of 1. Team USA leads Green Bay 1-0 at the end of 1. They're about ready to get started with the second. NHL scores, 6 games on. Usually there's only 2 or 3 on a Friday night, but they got 6. The Jets lead the Devils 3-0 in the second intermission. Red Wings lead the Capitals 2-1 in the second intermission. 12:43 left to go in the first. Utah leads Chicago 1-0. 10 p.m. Eastern, the Wild are at the Canucks, as well as the Penguins at the Golden Knights, and the Blues at the Ducks. MLB scores, it is spring training. Right now, top of the 9th inning, Detroit leads Baltimore 11-7. They're leading right now. Middle of the 7th, the Blue Jays lead the Yankees 5-4. Bottom first, Dodgers are at the Mariners tied up at 0. And then spring training, because of course it is, the games end in ties. 9-9 Twins at the Rays in Terry Sante. Pirates beat the Phillies earlier today 3-2. The Twins beat the Braves 7-1. Red Sox beat the Marlins 20-5. Royals beat the Angels 8-2. That was only in 6 innings. The Guardians beat the A's 12-5. Nationals beat the Mets 5-4, and the Cardinals beat the Astros 6-4. And then all these other games were canceled because of rain or other inclement weather. Giants at Reds, Cubs at White Sox, Diamondbacks at Angels, Padres at Brewers, and Rangers at Rockies. NBA scores here on this Friday night. Right now, the Cavaliers lead the Hornets 80-76 with 2:59 left to go in the third quarter. Right now at the half, Dallas leads Memphis 53-50. Toronto leads Utah 57-46 at the half. 5:23 left to go in the second quarter. The Thunder lead the Trailblazers 44-40. Timberwolves lead the Heat 43-35 with 5:46 left to go in the second quarter. Coming up at 10 p.m. Eastern, the Spurs are at the Kings. The Suns are at the Nuggets. 10:30, Knicks at Clippers. And then college hoops, 2 games in top 25. Purdue leads Illinois 40-33. And then South Florida's at Memphis at 9 p.m. Eastern time. That'll do it for our first period intermission. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 13 minutes for period number 2. Boy, if all I'm going to say is that the Muskies, they need to play exactly how they played last night in the second period, especially really strong in the third. So we'll see if that happens. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
We've been able and been blessed not to need that, so a large percentage, but it's large, 95, 6, 7.